We're going to record this. Okay. Got it. Got it. It is recorded. Perfect. Yalla. Let's start. So welcome. Welcome again. Okay. First of all, even before that, okay, just so we can, get a second, write to us in the chat, where are you from in the world? If you're joining us from Israel, if you're joining us from anywhere around the world, I want to know. Opa, Boston, San Francisco, New York, Romania, Florida, Israel, LA, Baltimore, Florida, Virginia, Washington, Haifa, Opa, Virginia, Switzerland, Netherlands, everywhere. New York, Queens. Okay, cool. Other than New York, Boston, Canada. Okay, very cool. Okay, so I love it. It's from everywhere around the world. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Okay, I'll remind again, my name is Maya. I am a teacher here at Citizen Cafe. With me here, there is Noah to answer all of your questions. If you have anything that you want to ask, or if there's anything in the rooms that you feel like it's not the best fit, write to her in the chat. She'll be happy to help you. Okay, perfect. Okay, yalla, let's start. Rega. Yalla. So, one last important little teeny tiny thing. We are, and Jonathan already said it, but I'm going to say it again. We are here and we are on Zoom. Okay, we cannot be together, so we're going to take advantage of this Zoom session. Okay, the biggest advantage of Zoom is the mute button. Okay, you can be muted. Okay, and that means that we can all practice together at the same time, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. So even if you're new here and you've never done this before, trust me, you're going to feel maybe a bit stupid for the first few minutes, but then you're going to get used to it. Please try and repeat everything that I'm saying out loud. Okay, out loud with me. That will make your ears absorb the Hebrew that you're saying so much better. And people who study here for a while already know that that's the way that we do things, and that's the way that it works. So I highly, highly, highly recommend use this and practice with me. Okay, good. Akol tov? Akol tov? All well? Yalla, muchanim. Let us start. Okay, so we're going to start with a little survey. Okay, yalla. Oh, this is say with me, work out your Hebrew muscles, okay, that we just said. Okay, a little survey. So if you had to estimate, when you speak Hebrew, how much percent of what you are saying is incorrect? Okay, so when you say a few sentences in a row, what percentage of those sentences, in your opinion, are mistakes? So write us in the chat. Rega. Okay, I have 20%, 30%, okay, 50, 70, 25. Okay. Jessica, someone is angry with me with the question. I'm sorry, Rachel. Okay. מעולה. Okay, so I think the majority, I would say maybe in between like 30 and 60%. Okay, something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, perfect. Something like that, saying something like that is actually another common mistake. Okay, so let's do a pop quiz. Okay, how do you say I work 3 to 4 times a week? Something like that. How do you say something like that? So if you think it's משהו כמו זה, do a little heart. And if you think it's משהו כזה, give me a thumbs up. Yalla, I'm waiting. Yes, okay, I have thumbs up. Everyone, either a heart or a thumbs up. I want to see your reactions. רגע. Do you know where the reactions are? Anyone not sure? Anyone is like, oh, where is it? Where is it? What is going on? Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. So the answer is משהו כזה. Okay? So translating something like that would make sense to say משהו כמו זה, because it's like literal in English. Okay? But actually, we don't say משהו כמו זה, we say משהו כזה. Okay? We actually squish the כמו זה and it becomes כזה. Okay? Something like that. משהו כזה. For example, אני עובדת 3-4 ימים בשבוע, משהו כזה. Okay? Something like that. Okay? משהו כזה. או אני הולכת לסופר 2 בשבוע, משהו כזה. Okay? Something like that. משהו כזה. או שילמתי 100 שקל על החולצה הזאת. I paid 100 shekels on this shirt. משהו כזה. או אני יכולה לדבר איתך בעוד שעה. I could talk to you in an hour. משהו כזה. Okay? Something like that. Okay? משהו כזה. We will also be talking later today on the word זה. Okay? Which is very sneaky. And where do you use it? Where do you not use it? And okay? So we'll get there. But to start us down, I want us to watch a video. You ready? Yes? Yeah. Rega, before we do that, I will do this and this. Yeah. Ready?
טוב, תל אביב בקיץ תמיד חם, היום חם, אתמול היה חם. כשחם, אני הכי אוהב ללכת לים, וכשאני בים, אני אוהב לקרוא ספר טוב, ולשתות אייס קפה. אייס קפה של ארומה.
Okay, so that was a bit fast, maybe a bit hard for some of you. Let's watch it one more time, okay?
טוב, תל אביב בקיץ תמיד חם, היום חם, אתמול היה חם. כשחם, אני הכי אוהב ללכת לים, וכשאני בים, אני אוהב לקרוא ספר טוב, ולשתות אייס קפה. אייס קפה של ארומה.
Okay. Perfect, okay? So now I have a few questions for you on this video. Sababa? And you're going to use your emojis, okay? So again, I'm reminding you, at the bottom, like row down here, you're gonna have option to reactions. You have like a emoji face. You're gonna press on it and you're gonna choose either whatever answer that you wanna choose, okay? Yala. So, first question. איפה הוא? Where is he? So heart emoji if he's in Tel Aviv. Thumbs up emoji if he's in Haifa. A smiley, crying, laughter face emoji אם הוא בירושלים. ו-confetti emoji if הוא in Miami. Okay, okay. Give me all the emojis. Okay, heart, I have thumbs up. I have hearts. Anything else? Okay, 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 okay. As correct answer is הוא בתל אביב. Okay, let's watch it again.
טוב, תל אביב בקיץ תמיד...
Tel Aviv בקיץ. So it's summertime in Tel Aviv. Yeah, the second question. מה הוא אוהב לעשות כשחם? So what does he like to do when it's hot? So heart emoji, ללכת למסיבה. Thumbs up emoji, לשיר קריוקי. Smile, crying laughter, ללכת לבריכה. Okay, going to the pool. ו-confetti emoji, ללכת לים. So, what do you think? What do you think? I see all of you. Use it, use it. Okay, okay, see. All of you who are doing the emojis, like you were right. So הוא אוהב ללכת לים. Okay, so confetti emoji.
היום חם, אתמול היה חם. כשחם, אני הכי אוהב ללכת לים.
Okay, כשחם, when it's hot, הוא הכי אוהב ללכת לים, to go to the beach. מעולה. איזה אייס קפה הוא שותה? What kind of iced coffee does he drink? So heart emoji, אייס קפה של ארומה. Thumbs up emoji, אייס קפה של מקדונלדס, or laughter emoji, Ice cafe של Starbucks. Everyone, okay, okay. Guys, use the emojis. That's how we do things. That's how I connect with you. Good, okay, okay. So I can see a lot of hearts, some thumbs up. The correct answer is Aroma. Aroma is a very well-known, like a coffee place here in Israel. I would say it's kind of like Starbucks in the US.
ספר טוב, ולשתות אייס קפה. אייס קפה של ארומה.
Ice cafe של Aroma. Okay? And last question I'm going to have for you is how do you say it's hot today בעברית? So first option, חם היום. Second option, זה חם היום. Promised you we're going to get into the ze. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I'm waiting. So I have heart, I have a thumbs up, I have thumbs up, I have heart. Okay, it's like half and half. Very cool. Okay. So it's hot today. רגע. It's hot today. חם היום. זה חם היום. Okay, the correct answer. חם היום. Okay, חם היום. It's hot today. חם היום. It's cold today. קר היום. Okay, without זה. Okay, so many people think that because in English we're saying it's hard today, then the translation in Hebrew would be זה חם היום, but that is wrong. We don't say זה, just חם היום. Okay, or קר היום. Okay, so how would you know when do we say זה and when do we drop it? I would say that's a reasonable question. So here's the first hack. Okay, when you talk about the weather, you don't need זה. Okay, so it's hot here, חם היום. It's cold here, קר היום. Okay, when you talk about the weather, you don't need זה. So if you want to say it's hot here, חם פה, it's cold here, קר פה. Okay, first hack. So I have a second ground rule. Our second ground rule is whenever, okay, when you talk about a general description of things, you never say זה. So if you want to say it's nice here, you would say נחמד פה. נחמד פה. And if you want to say it's pretty here or it's beautiful here, יפה פה. Okay, you don't need זה. So it's like a general description. So when we do use זה, okay, if you're pointing to something specific, let's say you're holding ice in your hand and you want to say it's cold, then you would say זה קר. Because you're referring to a specific thing, to the ice, זה קר. And if you're holding something very hot, you're, I don't know, touching the stove and you want to say, oh, be careful, it's hot, then you would say זה חם. Okay, something specific. Sababa? Okay, so if I am teaching you something and you find it difficult or hard, you can say זה קשה. זה קשה, it's difficult. Okay, and if it's really easy for you, you can say זה קל. Okay, but only if you're talking about something specific. Sababa? Yes, so far so good. Guys, give me some thumbs up, like real or emojis vibe. Thank you. Okay, I can see all of you. מעולה. Yala. So now that we have that down, how do we say it was hot yesterday? Video. מעולה, I can see some of you. Yesterday, video, okay? היה חם אתמול. It was hot yesterday. היה חם אתמול. No זה. Okay? Same as the present tense. סבבה? היה חם אתמול. And if you want to say it was fun yesterday, so again, something general description, you would say היה כיף אתמול. No זה. And if you want to say, how was yesterday? How was yesterday? איך היה אתמול? You can say, it was fun. היה כיף. היה כיף. You don't need זה. Or if you want to say, how is the masterclass? Okay? איך המאסטר-קלאס? איך היה המאסטר-קלאס? You can say it was great. היה מעולה. Okay? Hopefully. היה מעולה. סבבה? Good. Moving on. So that was זה. When do you use it? In present tense, in past tense. Just little tips and hacks. Moving on. Another question, another survey for you. Ready? Yeah. How do you say when I'm at the beach? When I'm at the beach. So first option, מתי אני בים? מתי אני בים? And second option, כשאני בים. When I'm at the beach. Like let's say when I'm at the beach, I always wear sunscreen. I see some confetti. Good, I see some thumbs up. Okay, perfect. So when I'm at the beach is כשאני בים. Okay, the correct answer is כשאני בים. Okay, let's hear עידן one more time.
אני אוהב ללכת לים, וכשאני בים, אני אוהב לקרוא ספר.
כשאני בים. When I'm at the beach, הוא אומר, אני אוהב לקרוא ספר, I like to read a book. Okay, כשאני בים. Okay, so when do you use מתי? Right? That's the obvious question. So this is כש, right? When do you use מתי? If it's a question. Okay? When blah, blah, blah. Or if I want to say, when will you come home? When will you come home? Then I use מתי. So question, we're using מתי. And not a question, we're using כש. Okay, so if I want to say, when is the masterclass, today or tomorrow? Then I would say, מתי המאסטר-קלאס? היום או מחר? מתי המאסטר-קלאס? היום או מחר? And when I want to say, when are you coming to the office? At 9 or 10? מתי אתה בא למשרד? ב-9 או ב-10? Okay? But, and this is usually the aha moment for if you have not learned it before, when it's not a question, when I'm saying, when I'm at the beach, I always wear sunscreen. Okay. Like, I don't know, when you come home, make me dinner. Okay. And it's not a question, then you use כש. Okay, let's have a few more examples, okay? So when I'm happy, I want to be with my friends, okay? כשאני שמח או שמחה, אני רוצה להיות עם החברים שלי, אוקיי? כשאני שמח, אני רוצה להיות עם החברים שלי, או כשאני שמחה, אני רוצה להיות עם החברים שלי, אוקיי? When I'm sad, I like to eat ice cream. כשאני עצובה, אני אוהבת לאכול גלידה. I relate to that sentence. This is a good sentence. כן, כשאני עצובה, אני אוהבת לאכול גלידה. Okay? And when I'm at home, I like to watch, I actually relate to all of these sentences. When I'm at home, I like to watch movies. כשאני בבית, אני אוהבת לראות סרטים. Okay? אני אוהב לראות סרטים. Okay? So when you're in System Café, you learn it in the orange level. So if you've done orange, then you're already familiar with it. But it's usually always like a what moment for all of our orange students. So this is a very important one to go to because it's a really common mistake that usually stays. So we want to cut it off here. Okay? Sababa? All good so far? You're okay. You got it. You're up for this. We're moving on. Another pop quiz. Yes, we're going to use it a lot, this tool. So that's why I said do it. Yeah. I'm going home. How do you say I'm going home? So heart emoji. אני הולך בבית. and thumbs up emoji, אני הולך לבית. And I have one more option for you. אני הולך הביתה. What is correct? What is correct? Okay, I can see all the confettis. Very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, so for going home, we have a special form. Okay, and we don't say לבית, and we don't say בבית, but we say הביתה. Okay, so I'm going home. This is the answer. Okay, אני הולך הביתה. אני הולכת הביתה. Okay, so I'm going home. אני הולך או הולכת הביתה. He's going home. הוא הולך הביתה. Okay, she's going home. היא הולכת הביתה. היא הולכת הביתה. Say it with me. Feel free to practice. Feel free to feel stupid and talk in your own living room on your own. Feel free. That's why you're here for. מעולה. היא הולכת הביתה. And we're going home. אנחנו הולכים הביתה. Okay? If we want to say, I'm coming from home, then you would say, אני באה מהבית. Okay? So הביתה is really just to say that you are heading in the direction of home. It's an important little, twitch to that. So you're heading in the direction of home, then I'm going הביתה. אני הולכת הביתה. Okay? Also, it only refers to our home. Okay? So if you're going to someone else's house, I would still say, אני הולכת לבית של חבר שלי. I'm going to my friend's house. Okay, then I would still use לבית. Okay, but if someone was going to their home, okay, then they would use הביתה. סבבה? This is a tricky one. You have a ground rule here. Okay, so הביתה is really just for when you're heading in the direction of home, and also only if it's our home. Saba, important and a good one to remember. So, I am home, אני בבית. I'm going home, אני הולכת הביתה. And when you have some, and when you want to say, talk about outside, okay, we also have a special form for outside. Why not? Okay, we had a special form from home. Yalla, let's make things even more difficult and have another special form for outside. Okay, so outside is בחוץ. Okay, I am outside, אני בחוץ. But I'm going outside, אני הולך או הולכת החוצה. Okay, I'll go over it again. Outside, בחוץ. I'm outside, אני בחוץ. I'm going outside, אני הולכת החוצה. It's kind of like הביתה. Okay, החוצה. סבבה? יש? מעולה. Now, we're going to watch another video. Okay, of Ophir. If anyone knows Ophir, shout out to Ophir, one of our best and most loved teachers. Yalla. You are ready? Are you ready? Yes. Yalla.
אתמול הלכתי לבית של סבא שלי. הוא כבר זקן, הוא בן 95. תמיד כשאני בא לבקר אותו, אני עוזר לו ללכת החוצה. וכשאנחנו בחוץ, אנחנו עושים טיול קצר בפארק, ואז חוזרים הביתה. שותים קצת תה ביחד, ואז אני הולך הביתה. אני ממש אוהב אותו. הזמן איתו ממש חשוב לי.
Okay, again, a bit fast and a bit long. Let's watch it again.
אתמול הלכתי לבית של סבא שלי. הוא כבר זקן, הוא בן 95. תמיד כשאני בא לבקר אותו, אני עוזר לו ללכת החוצה. וכשאנחנו בחוץ, אנחנו עושים טיול קצר בפארק, ואז חוזרים הביתה. שותים קצת תה ביחד, ואז אני הולך הביתה. אני ממש אוהב אותו. הזמן איתו ממש חשוב לי.
Okay. Let's go over this part by part. Okay? סבבה? יאללה. So,
אתמול הלכתי לבית של סבא שלי.
אתמול הלכתי לבית של סבא שלי. I went to my granddad's house. הלכתי לבית של סבא שלי, okay? He's not talking about his own house. הוא הלך לבית של, someone else, לבית של סבא שלו, okay? יאללה, second part.
תמיד כשאני בא לבקר אותו, אני עוזר לו ללכת החוצה.
I help him go outside. אני עוזר לו ללכת החוצה. Okay, remember, החוצה, outside. Okay, אני הולך החוצה. I'm going outside. אני עוזר לו ללכת החוצה. Okay? And third part.
וכשאנחנו בחוץ, אנחנו עושים טיול קצר בפארק, ואז חוזרים הביתה.
כשאנחנו בחוץ, אנחנו עושים טיול קצר בפארק. A little short trip in the park, okay? כשאנחנו בחוץ, okay? Remember? So it's not מתי, it's כש. When we're outside, כשאנחנו בחוץ, when we are outside, אנחנו עושים טיול, okay? And lastly he says,
שותים קצת תה ביחד, ואז אני הולך הביתה.
אוקיי, הוא אומר שותים קצת תה ביחד, drinks a little tea together, ואז אני הולך הביתה. אוקיי? And then I'm going home. Okay? All of the things that we've covered, a lot of things that we've covered so far. Okay? Now I have another quiz for you. How do you say old in Hebrew? Is it a heart emoji, zaken, a thumbs up emoji, yashan, or a confetti emoji? Both answers are correct. Let me know what you think. Okay, I have heart emoji. I have a confetti. I have some confettis, some thumbs up. This is difficult. This English of yours is difficult. And some hearts. I can see a range. Perfect. So the correct answer is the confetti answer. Okay. Both answers are correct. Okay. When do we use, how do we know what is going on? Okay. A person, an old person or an elderly person is zaken or zkena. Okay, we use zaken or zkena when we're referring to a very old person, to an elderly person, and it is opposite to young. Okay, zaken or zkena is opposite to young. Okay, and but this is the correct word here. But if we're referring to an object, okay, or an old thing, an old object, then we're saying yashan or yeshana. Okay, it is the opposite of new, chadash. Sababa? Okay, so let's practice it a bit, okay? You're going to say it with me, okay? Yashan, chadash. Yashan, chadash. Old, new. Yashan, chadash. We're talking about an object, so we're using yashan, chadash. Again, yashan, chadash. Yashan, chadash. One more. Yashan, chadash. Okay, yashan, chadash. Chadash. Well, chadash for this case. Okay, מעולה. Yala. How are we doing so far? Sababa, you're up for this. This is a lot of information in a very, very quick amount of time. I can see your faces and I can see how engaged you're. You're so much fun. Hopefully I'm having so much fun with you. I can only hear myself, but I'm having fun to see you, even your tiny faces. Hopefully you're having fun too. Again, I want to remind you, ask questions in the chat if you need noise here to answer them. Say it with me. Unmute everything in Hebrew. Use it. Use the mute. Use everything that we can offer you. Okay? We're moving on. Moving on. Yala, you're up for it. I feel like you're such a strong team. I like it. Yeah. Now we're going to touch a topic that many find mind-blowing. And I would say mostly people who have learned Hebrew in the past, I would say like Hebrew schools or biblical, okay? מעולה. And this is the word ha'im, okay? Ha'im. So, oh, what can I tell you about ha'im? For those of you who are not familiar with ha'im, this is very good. This is great. I'm happy to know that you're not familiar with it. In fact, I almost recommend you to go and grab a coffee while we talk about it because I don't want you to know it. Okay? But let me explain to you something about it. So ha'im is basically a word that starts a yes or no question in Hebrew. But no, I'll give you an example first. So back in the day, if you wanted to ask, do you want to eat? I would ask, האם אתה רוצה לאכול? Okay, האם אתה רוצה לאכול? But האם is completely out of use in modern Hebrew. Okay, completely. Like we do not use it at all. סבבה? So we just say today, אתה רוצה לאכול? Okay, when will you still hear a bit of like ha'im? I would say more it's like an official language. You would hear it in the news, in written Hebrew, in magazines, in newspapers, in newspaper articles, but not in everyday regular speech. Okay, we're focused on speaking here at Citizen Café, so we don't use ha'im. Never, 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 ever. Don't use it when you say don't. Okay, if you use it, it sounds like you're not from here. It will be like, what is this person is talking? It's out of context. Okay, it's one of the first things that we teach our students here in Citizen Cafe, and sometimes it's weird, and sometimes people takes a while to get used to it. Do not use it. Okay, let's recap. Okay, how to ask, do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? אתה רוצה לאכול. Not האם אתה רוצה לאכול. סבבה? This is an important one. I don't want any one of you to go out of this masterclass and use ha'im because I did not do my job. Okay, מעולה. Now, it cannot be more obvious. Yes, thank you, presentation, for helping me. How do you say, a little quiz? Are you going home? Are you going home? Give me cast your vote, please. Tell me. So it's either a heart emoji, אתה הולך הביתה, a thumbs up emoji, האם אתה הולך הביתה, confetti emoji, אתה הולך בבית, or a surprised shocked face emoji, האם אתה הולך בבית? Tell me what you think. I only saw like two answers. Okay, 3, okay. Okay, I can see some of you. מעולה, מעולה. I have a few hearts. I have a confetti. מעולה. So let's do like, it's an elimination. Okay. So we said that we're not using ha'im. Never. Okay. So option 2 off the table, and also option 4 off the table, right? And then we talked about how to say home when you're going home. So we say habaita. So we take off the third option 2, and our answer is the first one. אתה הולך הביתה. Yes! I love that. Okay, perfect. So that's the answer, okay? אתה הולך הביתה. Second question, okay? Are you going outside? Again, heart emoji, האם אתה הולך בחוץ? Thumbs up emoji, האם אתה הולך החוצה? Confetti emoji, אתה הולך בחוץ? Or shocked face emoji, אתה הולך החוצה? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, I see some shocked faces. Any other options? Any other votes? I see a confetti. Okay, okay. Let's do another how do you say illumination? Ken, thank you. It's such a difficult language, your English. So are you going outside? Again, so we're not using ha'im at all. So option 1 is off the table, and actually option 2 is also off the table, ha'im and ha'im. And then we said when we want to go outside, we're saying hachutza and not bachutz, right? So third option is also going. So the correct answer is the fourth option, אתה הולך החוצה. Okay? סבבה? Good. Got this off the way. This ha'im thing. If you have never heard it before, just erase that from your memory. That never happened, that little session of these few minutes. Okay? Good. Now I want to talk about a subject that we all hate. I don't know how to say it any better. Okay? Masculine or feminine nouns. Okay? How do you know if the noun is masculine or feminine? What is going on? This is the best topic to use. It's something that usually our students struggle with, and not our students, anyone who learn Hebrew. It takes a while to get that, but I have a few little hacks that will hopefully help you get this a bit more under control. Okay? Yada. We always, first of all, we always check the singular. Let's start from the singular form. Okay, so we have 4 cases. Singular form. Okay? Yada. So we're starting from feminine nouns. So we're talking about nouns that ends with a. Okay, this is the first case. So nouns that ends with ha, it's the sound a and the letter ha. Okay, and the letter hey, slicha, and the letter hey at the end. Like glida, ice cream, uga, cake, mesiba, party, chulza, shirt. And milchama, by the way, it's a war, and it's also feminine. Yes. What do you think about that? And also politica, politics, also feminine. Also mule, also politica, politics, also feminine. I just say it's feminine noun, so we need more feminine females in the politics, in the Israeli politics. So these are all nouns in these are all feminine nouns, okay, that ends with a. The plural of them, well, by the way, would be glida, glidot, uga, ugot, mesiba, mesibot. It will always end with ot. Okay, so this is the first case when we know it's feminine. The singular ends with a, and the plural ends with ot. Okay, there are a few nouns that sounds like they should be a part of this group, but they actually don't. Some of them are kova, a hat, mivtza, it's an operation or a sale, by the way, or like a military operation or deal, okay? And also color, tseva, okay? They actually don't end with hey, the letter hey, they end with ein. So they don't really fit into the category, okay? And they are masculine. The word shavua, okay, also ends with ein. Shavua, a week, okay, also ends with ein, and therefore it's masculine, which is why we say shavua tov. Okay, have a good week. Shavua tov. Okay, familiar. Shavua tov. I am sorry to say that there is one very, very important exception. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Don't shoot me. Okay, and this is the word laila. Laila, night. Okay, laila ends with hey, so it should be feminine, but it is actually masculine. And that's why we say laila tov. Okay, so I'm sorry for that, but that's it. That's the important exception you should remember. Okay, so that was our first group. Case number 1. Case 2. Noun that ends with ot. Okay, or taf actually, so it could be ut or ot. Okay, Nouns that end with the letter taf. So we have chanut, store. We have achot, which is a sister or a nurse, by the way. We have ta'ut, which is a mistake. Okay, the plural of these nouns would be chanuyot, okay, stores, achot, achayot, and ta'ut, ta'uyot. Okay, so again, first group verbs, nouns that ends with ha. Second group, nouns that ends with ot. Okay, all of these are feminine. We're still in the feminine, 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 feminine the entire time. Ready to the third group? Third group, multiple body parts. Okay, so we have multiple body parts. It's parts in the body that we have more than one from. Okay, let's say yad, hand, regel, leg, ozen, ear. Okay, shen, a tooth, and tziporen, nail. Okay, when we pluralize them, it will always end with aim. Okay, so yad, yadaim, regel, reglaim, ozen, oznaim, ears, shen, shinaim, and tziporen, tzipornaim. Okay, and so on and so on. Sababa? There is one important exception that I always teach my classes when we go over the body parts, and it's, of course, the most surprising exception. Okay? One body part there are two of it, and it's actually masculine and not feminine. This body part is breast. Yes. How? Yes. So breast is a shad. Breasts is shadaim, and it's actually masculine and not feminine. Of course, why not? Okay. So again, first group, nouns that ends with ha. Second group, nouns that ends with ot. And third group, body parts that are multiple, except for this little thing that only women have. Okay, good. Fourth group, okay, so we had three groups so far, and we're moving on to the fourth one. All cities and countries. Okay, all cities and countries in the world. Always feminine. New York, יותר גדולה מתל אביב. New York is bigger than Tel Aviv. Okay. Finland, יותר קרה מישראל. Finland is colder than Israel. Okay. So any cities and any countries in the world are feminine also. Okay, so these are the four cases where it's feminine noun, and you can always be, oh, yes, that's feminine because it's one of these few groups. Okay. Exceptions. Yes, you knew it was coming, and we all have to go. We'll go over it. I'm sorry. Pa'am. Pa'am doesn't really fit into any of these categories, okay, that we actually talked about right now, but it is feminine. Okay, so that's why we're saying, if I want to say last time, pa'am achorona, or first time, pa'am rishona. Okay, not pa'am rishon or pa'am achoron. Okay, so it's an important exception because we use it a lot. Okay, so all these are very good guidelines, and we use them all the time. Pa'am achorona. Okay, but now you're going to ask me, Maya, you talked about feminine nouns. What is masculine nouns? How do we know when it's masculine? You ready? You ready for this? You're going to love it. Okay. How do you know when a noun is masculine if the noun isn't feminine? Yeah, I know. Okay. So that's basically what it is. If it doesn't fit any of these categories that we just talked about, usually it would be masculine. Okay. That's it. Sababa. How are you doing? Give me like an emoji. Give me a emoji who describe your situation right now. I want to see how you feel. Okay. Okay, I have a thumbs up. Okay, I have thumbs up. Okay, I have a laughter face. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, I have a cat, Vanessa. I appreciate your cat. Okay, I have someone angry. Sandy, don't be angry. I'm so sorry. It's Hebrew, it's not me. I'm just a messenger. I'm so sorry. Okay, don't be frustrated. Okay, and I love that. I love it. Jill, it was great. Okay, you're doing good. You got this. You know that you're able to ask questions to Noah in the chat. You're getting your answers. We're gonna keep going. And this is we have a lot more to go over. Okay. Yala. Okay. Sandy, you're good. Okay. We are going to hear the first line of a song. It's by Omer Adam. Who knows Omer Adam? Who knows? Okay, Jessica, you know Omer Adam. Who knows Omer Adam? Okay, Joe, you know him. Okay, Gwen, you know him. Okay, cool. It's an important knowledge, like an Israeli knowledge, just like Noah Kirel that Jonathan talked to you about. So it's like very popular modern music. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh, it's masculine. Yeah.
אחרי כל השנים איתך, עכשיו אני מבין.
Okay, let's do it again.
אחרי כל השנים איתך, עכשיו אני מבין.
Okay, one more time.
אחרי כל השנים איתך, עכשיו אני מבין.
Okay. What is he saying? What is going on here? Okay, he's saying, אחרי כל השנים איתך, עכשיו אני מבין. So אחרי כל השנים, after all these years, after all the years, okay? אחרי כל השנים איתך, עכשיו אני מבין. Now I understand, okay? אחרי כל השנים, after all the years. So you're going to talk about after a little bit, אחרי, this word אחרי. Okay, so you can say אחרי כל השנים, you can say אחרי המאסטר-קלאס, after the masterclass, I'm gonna eat dinner. אחרי ארוחת הבוקר, after breakfast. After 5, אחרי 5. Okay, so another quiz for you. How do you say after I ate breakfast? 2 options, heart emoji, אחרי שאכלתי ארוחת בוקר, thumbs up emoji, אחרי אכלתי ארוחת בוקר. What do you say? What do you say? Okay, I have heart, I have a thumbs up, I have hearts. I have some thumbs up, I have some hearts. Okay, you're divided, I love it. Oh, it's gonna be a good one, okay? This is a great hack, okay? The correct answer is אחרי שאכלתי ארוחת בוקר. Yes, I'm sorry to everyone. Okay, after I ate, אחרי שאכלתי. This is confusing for many people because in English you would say after I ate, right? So the normal translation, it would be אחרי אכלתי, okay? But we say אחרי שאכלתי. למה? Why do we do that? Okay, we teach this rule in our light blue level here in Citizen Café, which is our 5th level. Okay, so it's a level number 5 because it's a bit confusing. Okay, so if you're a student of ours, this is a spoiler alert. If you haven't got there, it's a spoiler alert because most of you are here or haven't got to light blue yet. Okay, so here is this ground rule. Okay, if there's a verb after the word אחרי, we have to say אחרי ש. Okay, I'll say it again. If there's a verb after the word אחרי, then we have to say אחרי ש. For example, after breakfast, okay? After breakfast, אחרי ארוחת הבוקר, okay? No verb, אחרי ארוחת הבוקר. After we ate breakfast, אחרי שאכלנו ארוחת בוקר. Right? Okay, second little example. After the movie, אחרי הסרט. Okay, no verb. Okay, it's just a noun, אחרי הסרט. After we watched the movie, אחרי שראינו את הסרט. Okay, אחרי שראינו את הסרט. Okay, the same rule apply. אחרי ש, it's after. Same rule apply. Oh, you have that ground rule. It's good. Okay. There's a verb after the word אחרי. We have to say אחרי ש. Same exact rule apply with לפני, before. Okay. So if there's a verb after the word לפני, we have to say לפני ש. Okay, and we're not saying ש. So you can say before the masterclass. Okay, לפני המאסטר-קלאס, or before breakfast, לפני ארוחת בוקר, or before 5, לפני 5. No verbs here, right? Okay, before dinner, but before dinner, לפני ארוחת הערב. Okay, no verbs. Before we ate dinner, לפני שאכלנו ארוחת ערב. Okay, so if we're using a verb, we're using a ש with לפני and אחרי. No verb, no ש. Okay, סבבה? Good. I also want to send you to a break, but we don't have much time and I have so much to cover, so we're going to keep on going. Okay, I feel like you survive, but you're doing great, and I can see some of you writing and some of you taking notes and some of you saying it with me. Keep doing that. We don't have too much time doing it. Okay, we don't have too much time left, so keep doing it, keep saying it, keep using the language. That's the way to get it. To get a language, you need to use the language. Okay, perfect. Another quiz. Yes, yeah. So אחרי שדיברנו על זה, I have another pop quiz for you. How do we say I was there for a week? Oh, that's such a good one. Okay. So a heart emoji if you think it's הייתי שם בשביל שבוע. A thumbs up emoji if you think it's הייתי שם לשבוע. And a crying face emoji, הייתי שם שבוע. A laughter face emoji or crying, I don't even know what it is. It's crying laughter. Okay, I see some crying laughter. I see some thumbs up. Any other options? Guys, feel free to do that. I would not, I don't remember who's doing who. It's it's okay. Okay, perfect. So this is confusing. The answer is actually הייתי שם שבוע. Okay, number 3. Yes, perfect. I love it. Some people are like, yes. Okay, so it's confusing because we want to translate for. Okay, I was there for a week, which is usually why people, and specifically people who speak English as their first language, we always want to use this בשביל. Okay, or le. You feel like you need something there. It's like there's something missing. But in Hebrew, we don't say the word for. We literally say, I was there a week. That's it. I was there a week. הייתי שם שבוע. Okay, I was there a week. It is weird, it's confusing, but that's how we say it. And when you say this בשביל, or when you say this le, it sounds very, very, very bad in the Israeli ear. Okay, because we just don't use this form. Okay, so now let's go over the past form of to be, okay, in Hebrew. And how do you say was and were in Hebrew, okay? I'm going to say it and you're going to all say it with me. Okay, if you haven't learned it yet, don't worry, follow it, say it with me. So it's to be in the past tense, lihiyot in the past tense. So I was, or I were actually, אני הייתי, ואתה היית, את היית, הוא היה, והיא הייתה, אנחנו היינו, אתם או אתן הייתם או הייתן, הם או הן היו. Okay, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna go over it again. אני הייתי, אתה היית, את היית, הוא היה, והיא הייתה, אנחנו היינו, אתם או אתן הייתם או הייתן, הם או הן היו. Okay? So we were in Los Angeles for a week. היינו בלוס אנג'לס שבוע. שבוע. Nothing, not בשביל, not nothing, okay? They were in London for a year. הם היו בלונדון שנה. Literally, they were in London a year. Okay, not for 1 year. סבבה? יאללה. I have I have another video for you. I'm not sure it's the last one. Depends on where we can go, where we'll get to. Another video for you, okay? Yeah. This is Avigail. If you know Avigail, we love you.
היום היום הולדת שלי. בעלי קנה לי טבעת מהממת. הבן שלי והבת שלי קנו לי פרחים, והיום אנחנו הולכים למסעדה. לפני היום הולדת שלי נסענו לאילת, והיינו שם שבוע. היינו בים כל יום. בים באילת יש מים חמים. אני הכי אוהבת את הים באילת. אני אומרת לכם, החיים שלי יפים.
Okay, we're watching it again.
היום היום הולדת שלי. בעלי קנה לי טבעת מהממת. הבן שלי והבת שלי קנו לי פרחים, והיום אנחנו הולכים למסעדה. לפני היום הולדת שלי נסענו לאילת, והיינו שם שבוע. היינו בים כל יום. בים באילת יש מים חמים. אני הכי אוהבת את הים באילת. אני אומרת לכם, החיים שלי יפים.
Okay. Okay. Do we get some of it? Do we get it? It was fast, it was fine, it was okay, as I can see. It was like, okay. Gwen is giving me a thumbs up. Okay. I'm gonna ask you questions about this. Okay? Okay, we've watched it again. Yeah. מי קנה לה פרחים? Who bought her flowers? So a heart emoji if it was her husband. A thumbs up emoji if it was haben והבת שלה, her son and her daughter. A laughter face emoji, אמא שלה, her mother. And a shocked face emoji, אף אחד, no one. Who bought her flowers? Okay, we have a thumbs up. We have a heart, we have a thumbs up. We have a laughter face emoji, laughing face emoji. Okay, so you've been divided on that. Who bought her flowers? Okay. הבן והבת שלה, her son and daughter, they bought her flowers. Let's watch that.
הבן שלי והבת שלי קנו לי פרחים.
Okay, my son and my daughter bought me flowers. Okay, second question. What did her husband buy her? Okay, so a heart emoji if it's a book, sefer. Thumbs up emoji if it's haben and הבת שלה. It's from the last answer. Smiley face emoji, laughter face emoji, מכונית, a car, or a shocked face emoji, טבעת, a ring. Okay, I feel like you got it. Okay, so טבעת. So exactly, her husband bought her a ring, טבעת.
בעלי קנה לי טבעת מהממת.
Good. And now, רגע, I'm going a bit to the back because I want to show you the whole video again. And I want to ask you, how is she saying my husband? Okay, my husband.
היום היום הולדת שלי. בעלי קנה לי טבעת מהממת. הבן שלי והבת שלי קנו לי פרחים, והיום אנחנו הולכים למסעדה. לפני היום הולדת שלי נסענו לאילת, והיינו שם שבוע. היינו בים כל יום. בים באילת יש מים חמים. אני הכי אוהבת את הים באילת. אני אומרת לכם, החיים שלי יפים.
Nice. Okay, moving forward. Ba'ali. Okay, so my husband, Ba'ali. Ba'al is husband. My husband, Ba'ali. Okay. We just adding the E part if it's my husband. Ba'al sheli. Okay. But when you say Ba'al sheli, it's like redundant. We don't need that. We don't need to say Ba'ali sheli. We hear that a lot from our students that they want to say my husband and they say Ba'ali sheli or Ha-Ba'ali sheli. But if we're adding the E part, if we're adding this Yud, we're already saying the sheli. It's already included. So you don't need to say sheli at all. So Ba'al, my husband, Ba'ali. That's it. Okay? And now the same with wife. Wife is Isha. Okay? His wife is Ishto. Okay? Ha'isha shelo. So it's already in there. So you don't need to say Isha shelo. You just need to say Ishto. And my wife, Ishti. Okay? So Ishti sheli, again, redundant. You don't need that. Okay? Now, oh my God, we're getting so close to the end. Okay. Habat sheli, haben sheli. Okay? Habat sheli, my daughter. Okay? So we're not saying bat sheli. We're saying habat sheli, literally the daughter of me. Okay? Habat sheli. It's very important to say that. Okay, it's very important to use the ha in front of it. It's exactly like saying the daughter of mine. Okay, and it's the same with haben sheli, my son. Okay, ben, son, haben sheli. So habat sheli and haben sheli. Okay, sababa. Okay, I have a bit of extra. Okay, לאן הם נסעו? Where did they go? Oh, it's not them actually. לאן הם כן נסעו? לאן הם נסעו? Of course it's them. לאן הם נסעו in the video? Where did they go? So a heart emoji if it's to London. Thumbs up emoji if it's to Barcelona. Oh, I see you all got it. Okay. So the third option is the Har Hermon, to the Mount Hermon. And the fourth option is to Elat. Okay. They did go to Elat. Okay.
לפני היום הולדת שלי נסענו לאילת.
Okay, לאילת. And she says,
לפני היום הולדת שלי נסענו לאילת, והיינו שם שבוע.
היינו שם שבוע. They were there for a week, okay? הם היו שם שבוע. Not בשביל שבוע, לא לשבוע, הם היו שם שבוע. Okay? So, what is she saying about the water in the sea in Elat? Okay.
בים באילת יש מים חמים.
יש מים חמים. Okay? בים באילת יש מים חמים. מים חמים, warm water, hot water. Okay? So, despite common, belief, warm water or hot water is not מים חם. Okay? Water in Hebrew is plural. Okay? So now we're going to talk about a few surprising plurals. So first one, it's מים. Okay? So מים חמים and מים קרים, not מים קר, not מים חם, מים חמים, מים קרים. Second one is shamayim. Shamayim, sky. Okay? So shamayim is also plural. Okay? So how do you say shamayim? The sky is blue. Hashamayim kchulim. Or hashamayim yefim, the skies are beautiful. Not hashamayim kachol, hashamayim yefe. Okay? So again, plural. And then she says, at the end,
אני אומרת לכם, החיים שלי יפים.
החיים שלי יפים. So חיים, so who said it like חיים? Okay, so חיים, life, okay? החיים שלי יפים. My life is beautiful. Okay? My life is beautiful. So חיים is also plural. Okay, you can say החיים שלי קשים. My life is difficult. And you can say החיים שלי יפים. My life is beautiful. But both of them are plural. Because חיים is plural. So surprising plurals, מים, שמיים, חיים. Okay? Yada. Guys, we have more to go over, but that's it. We're done. That was so much information. So first of all, I want to say I'm so proud of you. That was incredible. You were all so, I know that I couldn't hear you and I couldn't really, and usually in classes, you know, whoever studies with us, it's a lot more interactive and we can hear you. But I could still see a lot of you are so engaged and I was so happy to see that. So thank you, first of all, so much for joining us today. תודה רבה שבאתם להיות איתנו במאסטר קלאס, okay? So I want to mention one more thing. We talk about a lot of things today, okay? Some of you might be completely new to some of you, but don't worry, even if it feels like it's too much information, okay? It'll sink in. It'll be amazed to see how well, you know, it comes to mind when you actually speak it. Okay, so that's the trick. Actually use it, not just to listen, not just to watch it, not just to see it on the paper, to actually say it. Okay, so keep on opening your ears to Hebrew, to all of the Hebrew around you. If you're in Israel, if you're not, then you can watch Hebrew television, TV shows, do everything. That's the best trick. Okay, so in the next few days, you will receive a recording of this session. Okay, so you'll have everything recorded, also what had happened in the other group, so you can watch that too. Okay, you receive an email with everything, and you can watch it again. You can go over everything that we've done and you'll have everything. One more thing I wanted to tell you, that if you want any more, if you're new to us and you've never been here before, okay, then you can stay here and ask Noah some questions. Hi, Noah. And also there is a link that we send in the chat. You can get all the information you need about our courses and how it actually works. Noah, you have anything to add to what I just said?
No, that's perfect. Yeah, so thank you so much, Maya.
מעולה. חברים, תודה רבה. היה לי כל כך כיף איתכם. I had so much fun with you. Thank you. Really, I appreciate your coming here today. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a יום טוב, לילה טוב. Bye, חברים. Bye. Noah is here.
Yeah, I'm here if anyone wants to ask anything. I'm here.
Bye.
תודה רבה.
תודה, חברים.
They're great classes, the master.
Yes.
They really are.
Yes.
איזה כיף.
איזה כיף.
Glad to hear.
Bye, guys.
להתראות.